Them kids. Fuck the kids? Yeah.
When I say, who's the master? You say, so no.
What is up, guys? Showing Up the King here, back with another video, and today I'm bringing you my review for the S.H.MonsterArts Monster X by Bandai Namco, and this has been featured in Godzilla Final Wars. God damn, this thing look good. It looked good. Now again, full disclosure, I by surprise ended up getting this. I think the American release is not scheduled for November, but I ended up getting the Japanese release. This is one of those things that I ordered when I first saw it. And again, full disclosure, I did not watch Godzilla Final Wars. This was one of those kind of purchases where I saw the figure and I was like, I had to have it. I mean, this guy looks so cool. You know, the poses, him being able to pick up Godzilla. I mean, this thing looks super, super cool. Again, so here we have the box art. We have the side, we got the front. Let's go ahead and get this thing open because I cannot wait. All right, let's get them out. Look at that. Very simple, yet very, very nice. Oh, I love that color. I love the color. Let's see if we got anything around the edges. All right, guys, so here we have Monster X out of the packaging. And this thing looks amazing. I have to say, even though it lacks accessories, it literally only comes with the body and the extra pair of hands. I will say it makes up for it in quality and detail and sculpt. So again, I am super, super happy to have this thing. Let's get into it. So as far as the paint apps are concerned, it has this like bone silver look to it. It looks really good. It almost kind of shines in certain areas. If you kind of look here on the muscle parts here, as well as on the sheen on the armor, it is like a different shade of gray and silvers. It is not white. So again, I want to make that very clear. I also am very impressed with the different textures of the blacks that they use. So you can see here on the inner thighs, it's almost like this muscle fiber black that they use. But then when you look at his back, he has like this scaly black bumps. And then if you look at his tail is more of a smooth black. And again, I will show a little close up, but his tail is broken out into 8 different sections that move. There is some range of motion in his arms, but there is not a lot where he can do like the T-spreads and things like that. His elbows are on a single jointed elbow, and so are the knees. There is ankle pivot, and the mouth does move up and down, as well as the head from side to side. Again, there is limited movement in the head, but again, for a Godzilla figure, you don't really need much of that. Now I just wanted to show you guys a nice little close-up. You can see here, I love how each of the heads have their own separate look to it. You can almost tell if they like come together close up. It looks really, really nice. I love the cherry red in the eyes on both. I love how the nostrils look. And again, as I said before, the mouth does open and close. And there is a decent range of motion with the head. So it can look down. And again, it can look up about that much. And again, you guys can see how I was telling you how I have like the muscle fibers and the blacks. But then on his back, you can kind of see the little pointy nodules. And then again, you can see on the tail, it's in 8 sections. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then each of the tail, 7 and 8. So you can kind of get it to go back like this. You can get it to lay out longer. And again, it did fall off, but again, you can easily just pop that back in. Also wanted to again show off a little bit of the articulation, as I stated before, with the legs. Again, the legs have a lot more movement than the arms. You get a little bit of ankle pivot here. There is no toe hinge. Again, with the arms, They're on a swivel here, wrists. There, the bicep. And then again, like I said before, that's about as high as you can safely get it without worrying about any sort of breakage. And again, I'm pretty sure if I were to heat the joints up a little bit more, but honestly, this thing was a little bit loose as it was, so I probably wouldn't worry about heating it up. Again, the heads here, they do move. Get a little bit of rotation here. Get a little bit of rotation here. They can go in and out like this. And that's about it. All right, so let's go ahead and bring in some other Godzilla figures and take a look at that. So first up, we have Monster X next to the movie Godzilla using his heat breath. Again, as you can see here, they do look good side by side. And again, I will kind of turn them to the side here so you guys can kind of see what they look like from the side angle. Looks good. We'll take him out. And then we will bring in Mechagodzilla, so you guys can see how big Mechagodzilla is next to Monster X. And then I'll bring them back from the front view so you guys can see that as well. Looks good. And here we have the deluxe Gagan next to Monster X. As you can see, Gagan is a bit taller, but they both have pretty nice long tails, and they both look really nice next to each other. Front shot. And last but certainly not least, we have Monster X standing next to Shin Godzilla. This dude is by far my favorite Godzilla that I own. I mean, this dude, his tail is so big that it can't even fit into the frame. This is by far my favorite Godzilla action figure that I've ever owned. I love, love, love this thing. I mean, the tail is just so freaking massive. The detail on the face is just so amazing. I mean, this thing is a goddamn work of art. And just for shits and giggles, I'll bring in the Moth-X Deadpool so you can see what it looks like next to a 6-inch action figure. All right, so final thoughts. I actually really like this figure. I do think it's a little bit overpriced for what you get. Again, I believe this one was a bit over $100, like maybe $130. And again, I felt like with the Gagan, I got so many new accessories with that I felt like this should have probably came with. But again, when you're dealing with S.H.MonsterArts, that's kind of like the price of entry for these. But again, if you are a fan of Godzilla, this is one that you cannot miss. Again, just the details, the quality, again, it is top notch. It will definitely look good on any shelf that you put it on with the rest of your Godzilla figures. But let me know what you guys think. Comment in the section below. Thumbs up the video. This is Showing Up the King, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.